The one contingency every buyer should include in their purchase offer to buy a house, the inspection contingency. Buying a resale house is like buying a used car, sort of. On the surface, everything could look great, but there could be costly repairs hiding in plain sight that the average home buyer may not know what to look for. The inspection contingency, or buyer investigation of property contingency, allows you as a buyer to thoroughly investigate the property before fully committing to buying it. This contingency allows a buyer to hire a home inspector to conduct a physical inspection of the house, to review the seller's transfer disclosure statement disclosing the condition of the property to the best of their knowledge, to review the natural hazards report disclosing any natural hazards in the vicinity of the property, to review a preliminary title report, which will be required if you're using a loan to buy the house. If the property is a condo or in a planned unit development that has an HOA, you'll be able to review the HOA documents or other common interest disclosures. If everything looks good, great. You can remove the inspection contingency. But if in the course of your investigations, something comes up, let's say in the physical inspection, it doesn't necessarily have to be a deal breaker. It's possible to negotiate with the seller, which, depending on the issue and the amount of finesse employed, it's possible to get it resolved in your favor, or at least close to it. For example, let's say the air conditioning unit is broken and it will cost $10,000 to replace. You ask the seller to replace it, and the seller says they'll pay for half. If you're okay with that, great, you move on to the next step. But if not, you can use the inspection contingency to cancel the purchase. But if you find something in the disclosures that is absolutely unacceptable, like you learn from the natural hazards report that there's a skunk farm down the road, then you can use the inspection contingency to cancel the purchase as well. If you have a realtor helping you buy a house, your offer will be submitted on the California Association of Realtors Residential Purchase Agreement form, which has this inspection or buyer investigation contingency. It gives 17 days as a deadline, which can be made longer or shorter. You should remove the contingency or cancel the purchase by this deadline, either of which has to be done in writing. Your realtor will prepare the inspection contingency removal or cancellation form for you to sign. If you're selling a house and your buyer has this contingency and doesn't remove it or cancel within the deadline, this is where you can begin the process to cancel the sale. If a realtor is helping you, your realtor will prepare the appropriate forms to get the cancellation going. Contingencies protect you as a buyer by allowing you to cancel a purchase if material facts come up that either change your mind about continuing with the purchase or make it difficult or impossible for you to complete the sale, especially when using a loan to purchase the house. When selling a house, you should look to see what contingencies are in an offer so you know what ways a buyer can cancel the sale. Knowing this in advance could help you think from the buyer's perspective and be prepared for these contingencies when you respond to offers you receive. This is Dale Shin. Click the thumbs up button, subscribe, and hit the bell to stay tuned for my next video.